What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Back with some One Piece Odyssey. Well, there you go. There was there was your playback as to what our goal is here at the start of this video. These guys are Come on out, Nami Swan. Oh, what to do? How about a nice Thunderbolt tempo? Thunderbolt tempo! You know, this is a great time to be sitting here playing video games with you guys as I'm waiting for my head to just finally explode. I am in a lot of pain right now. I don't get what is up with my head. Oh, it's awful. I've just had this massive headache all day. Oh, it's probably because, right, yeah, didn't I give Luffy, ice attacks in the last video or something like that? I think. Yeah, like I was saying, man, I've just had a headache all day. Or night, whatever. I'm not sure when I'm recording this because I keep such weird-ass hours, but it's beside the point. Man, it's just been... like, it'll go away or go down for a little bit, and then just come right back, and... you know, it feels like my eye's about to pop out. It's so fucking bad.
Ladyが待ってるっていうのに、まったく野暮な奴らだぜ。
You mind bringing out the Sniper King? You know, they better include Bon Clay into this, you know, because Bon Clay plays a big part in the Impel Down arc, which I'm still not sure how they're going to handle it, because, I mean, I was expecting us to deal more with the events of this arc, but it really seems like they're starting Alabasta really near the end, because once the events at Rain Base happen, I mean, I think, what, has Luffy already had, like, 2 battles with Crocodile by this point? I'm trying to remember. Chopper's got him on the reins. Interact with the Krabby Port Ride to ride the Crab Mover around the Great Sandy Desert and move across quicksand. Okay. Okay, this is kind of cool. You know, I think I saw a cube up in those ruins, but I'm not 100% sure how to get to them. Or how to get to that cube. What was I saying? But yeah, I mean, this... This section of the game really... We've not really seen much, if any, of the actual Alabasta arc. Like, we're finally getting to what really, in my opinion, sets off the final little bit of the arc. I'll read that in just a second. So, like, I was thinking that we were gonna get like a real full look at most of the stuff that happened in Alabasta. So you know, for the future arcs, because I believe the next one is Water 7 in Enies Lobby. I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess you could cut out a lot of the early stuff in Water 7, because, I mean, it makes sense in the anime, but I guess for a video game, you probably want to focus on most of the stuff in Enies Lobby, even though, granted, you probably want to include the early, like, the first fight with Rob Lucci and Luffy and everything in Enies Lobby, I guess. Or in Water 7, sorry. So I'm getting lost in the continuity here. Meanwhile, in Rain Dinners or Diners? I always forget which one is which. I think Diners is 2 N's, Dinner is 1 N. Hey, it's Vivi. Essentially what I'm saying is, I was thinking that they were going to probably include Impel Down, which is the big prison for the pirates. It is the short arc that precedes the war at Marineford. The war at Marineford was kind of like the last big bang before we had the time skip. It was a big war. It was Whitebeard. A lot of the big pirate names came from it. Luffy broke a whole bunch of people out of Impel Down, said to be an inescapable prison. I just got an update for Forspoken. So, you know, a lot of shit went down in that arc. And it was also the last moment that we saw Bon Clay, which is the whole point that set off this rant, because I fucking love Bon Clay, especially in the Impel Down arc. But I'm really curious if we're going to see that pre-Marineford or not. So. Sorry, I got so distracted there. He went pretty wild, princess. And that's one of our former frontier agents for you. Okay, so I'm trying to think here. Have I really talked about who Vivi is? Vivi is the Princess of Alabasta, but she infiltrated Baroque Works, Crocodile's criminal organization. Was she Miss Wednesday, I think was her code name? She was a frontier agent, so she wasn't one of the millions, which are just their faceless goons. She was like an actual agent. So that was her whole thing, so that's why they called her one of the frontier agents. Essentially, she was trying to defeat Crocodile in his plot from within before he could destroy her country. So, there you go. Give it up. Kadu! Yeah, okay, that's the duck's name. And that's her duck, Kadu. Because she has a duck, and he's got a little juice box. What's that bird? A super spotbill. Quack! I like Kadu. Kadu's pretty fun. Vivi, she's alright, but I love Kadu. Really? There's nothing outside of this place? It's just the... whatever. Because again, I keep pressing X to interact with shit. That keeps bugging the crap out of me. Oh, the music is dope. I feel like a giant bird on the right side of the hall. Why'd there be a giant bird in a casino? I'm trying to think, did we ever see did we actually see the inside of the casino? I mean, this was a really small section of this arc. I mean, mostly the important side, because this is also where we really learned about Sea Prism Stone, isn't it? Sea Prism Stone, for those, again, who don't know, is a... If I was ever to find berries sitting on the ground, it would probably be in here. But no, Sea Prism Stone is a... I don't know what you want to call, would it be a mineral, or it's a stone, a rock, whatever the hell you want to call it, that can be found in the One Piece world. It essentially carries the... I'm trying to remember how it's explained. It basically carries the essence of the sea. So it weakens people with devil fruit abilities. It typically what the Marines will do, they will put devil fruit users in Sea Prism Stone handcuffs or shackles, so it'll suppress their abilities, and it also make them tired and sleepy. You know, I remember when I first got into One Piece, I was under the misassumption that that water would kill a devil fruit user, and that's not actually true. Because the water won't kill them; it just weakens them to, at a certain point, they won't be able to move. And, you know, if you're out in the water and you can't move or anything, well, you're going to drown. So yeah, the water will kill them, but almost second-handedly. Sea Prism Stone won't do that, but it will sap away their strength and, you know, kind of their ability to move and whatnot. Dude, that is a really cool place for blackjack. Haha, I knew there'd be berries sitting on the ground. 45,000, that's nice. And yes, I see Kadu there. I just want that first. Oh, that's Kadu! Which means Vivi is here too. Quack. He says that Vivi's imprisoned in the casino. Got it. I just need to head further in. We'll take care of the rest, Kadu. Quack. No, he's coming with us. Do what you want. Oh, is he gonna be a companion? Like a guest character in the team?
Nah, Karu. お前本当に大丈夫なのか?
一切戦える状況じゃないけど平気だ。
Oh, he can't fight. Well, that's no fun. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm going off on Sea Prism Stone, it's because this is where we got the introduction to it. They got to... Crocodile kind of ends up capturing Luffy and a few of the other Straw Hats and puts them into a Sea Prism Stone cage. And is going to drown them like they're Bond villains. Or like he's a Bond villain and they're James Bond. Whatever, you get what I'm saying. Stop fooling around, take care of these guys. We can say, sorry, I've not been reading this dialogue just because I think it's pretty just generic. You know, talking to generic thugs. Oh yeah, that was also this moment was also the introduction to Mr. Prince, wasn't it? And if anybody's wondering what the hell I mean by Mr. Prince, Sanji got separated from the crew during this section, and he was talking on a transponder snail with Crocodile or somebody, I can't remember exactly, and he went by the code name of Mr. Prince. It was a funny moment. It's really all it is.
一発で決めてやる。
ちょっと痛いよ。みんな大丈夫？八つ咲きにされてない？
言い方が怖えよ。
I don't think they were hard to
みん
beat.
な話がある。
Everyone, I need to tell you something. What is it, Robin?
私はここで
I'll be going off on my own here.
なんでだよ。
What? Why?
歴史では
In the real timeline, I was enemies with the princess.
顔を合わせると
I'm sure things will be a bit messy if we meet each other now. Alright. Vivi might get really angry.
少し調べ
There's
て
also something I wanted to look into. Okay, but promise to come back.
もちろん
Of course, I promise. Yeah, because Robin at this point in time was an enemy. She was a member of, What was her code name? Was she Miss Sunday?
奥へ進むわよ。
I can't remember.
なんかいるぞ。
So the male agents were Mr. and they were numbered. But the female agents were, you know, like Miss... there were days, and then there was... What? There were days and... Oh, I'm trying to remember. There were days and holidays. You know, like there's Miss Golden Week and Miss Merry Christmas and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to think what who I want to give this to. And I guess Luffy. Hey, check it out. Sunburnt polar bear. Whatever. Oh my god, look at the teeth. We knocked him out. Where's Vivi? What? Are you the Straw Hat Pirates we were warned about? Shoot. Hey, you guys are up. Beat them to a pulp. A huge panda. Is it another one of the Baroque Works pets? Baru, Baru. It says it's not a pet. I'm a real agent. You mean they hired a panda too? Out of the way. My Vivi's waiting. Yeah, I don't remember. From what I remember of this arc, yeah, Baroque Works, their agents were a little more covert than that. These guys have pretty bad fashion sense. It said you have weird eyebrows for a human. You little bring it on, panda. Oh my god, my headache finally fucking broke. Oh my god, that feels so nice. They're weak to fire. Oh no, they're not. They're weak to ice, aren't they? Or maybe, I don't know. Whatever. Whatever the extra element I gave to Usopp, I think I gave him burn. Yeah, I figured that would take him down. Let's go with... You know, I'd like to see Chopper have some sort of, like, ability with animals or animal-type opponents. You know, like he gets a damage bonus or something. I don't know. I think that would be interesting. And he didn't go down. The hell, Sanji. That's kind of a cool move.
ムートンショット。
You planning something?
冗談じゃね
俺に任せろ。一刀流いよいシッソンソン。
必殺火薬星。まったく。
Holy shit, that's a lot of experience.
よーし、
修行の成果が。
よっしゃ
少し強くなった。
海の一流国は。
So I got both the little experience events.
今行くからね。
Plus I think I got a bonus from the party at the last camp out that we had. Luffy and the crew infiltrated rain diners and successfully rescued Vivi. However, Crocodile was already gone. Well, that
皆さんも
wow, they phoned this section in. I mean, I get it. There's probably not much they could do with this. I'm just, let's just go with phoned in. Like, this is a really short part of the arc, but it didn't all take place in a hallway.
どこに行ったのか心配
I
して
was
たの。
worried where you all went.
久しぶりだな。
Hey, long time no see, Vivi.
久しぶり。
What? Long time no see?
なんでもないわ。
Never mind.
でも無事でよかった。
I'm glad everyone's okay.
ワニのやつは
Vivi,
どこだ。
where's the croc guy?
クロコダイルはアルバーナ
Crocodile left for Alubarna.
ワークスは
Baroque Works is planning to pit the Rebel Army and the Royal Army against each other in Alubarna.
ってことだ。
That's not good. We were going to end this before that happened.
急いで反撃
Yes, we need to go talk to the Rebel Army right away. I know. Let's go, Vivi.
ありがとうルフィさん。皆さん
Thank you, Luffy. Thank you, everyone. Quack.
ごめんね。心配かけ
I'm
た。
sorry for worrying you too, Karu. Yeah, if I didn't ever say it, that was how Crocodile was going to destabilize the country.
入り口まで引き返すぞ。
Essentially, he was going to have a rebel army
入り口まで引き返すぞ。
fight the royal army, and that's how he was going to destabilize them and have the coup end up thrown over. The whole reason he wanted that is because there's a poneglyph here in Alabasta. Again, I can't remember. I know I talked about the poneglyphs before. Essentially, you know, they're a coded,
私はリム。
you know, they're big blocks with written in kind of like a coded language that not everyone can read, that are scattered throughout the One Piece world. Some are about history, some are about whatever. And supposedly in the poneglyph that was
ア
underneath
ルバーナまで案内するわ。
わかった。よし、みんな行こう。
the Alabasta sort of royal palace was it was about, it was one of the 3 legendary weapons of Pluton. Luffy and the crew met up with Vivi and head to Alubarna to go after Crocodile to start the fighting between the Rebel and the Royal armies. There are 3 legendary weapons. There's Uranus, Poseidon, and oh my god, Uranus, Poseidon, and Pluton. Pluton is supposedly a massive ship that was, a massive battleship. It has to do with Frankie's backstory because Frankie's master,
この坂を登った先に北欧軍の駐屯地があるわ。まずはそこまで行きましょう。
おう。
because Frankie's master in shipbuilding was a keeper of the actual blueprints to Pluton. It's a whole thing important in the next arc, and maybe we'll talk more about that then. But yeah, so that's why Crocodile's doing this, because he thought the poneglyph underneath the royal castle was going to have the blueprints to this legendary weapon. He was going to use Robin, who can actually read the poneglyphs, one of the few people, to actually read it and give him the plans. Didn't really work out for him that well because Luffy beat the shit out of him and he gets arrested by the army and the navy and the
ビビ様こんなところに
and the coup attempt is stopped and tensions between the rebel army and the royal army are quashed.
申し訳ございません我らの力及ばず反乱軍の本体はアルバーナに今市内は戦場となっています
If all this sounds confusing to anybody who's not read/watched One Piece, seriously, watch it. Like, this is probably over 100 episodes in, however many chapters of the manga. Like, this is, like, there has been a shitload of content that happened even before this happens in the continuity of One Piece. So there's a lot of stuff in One Piece. Like, I'm trying to put some shit in context, so... I apologize. We left the main force of the rebel army into Alabarna. Now the city is a war zone. We're here to stop more rebel troops from joining them. I love how they get that eye, that shocked, the way Oda draws eyes when people are shocked, that's absolutely nailed in this, the way they did her eyes just there.
Bibi?
Bibi-sama, go anshin kudasai.
Do not worry, Princess Vivi. We of the royal army will give our lives to protect this country.
この国を守ってみせますぞ
It is our beloved motherland. You're injured. You have to get that treated. Vivi, leave it to me. Yes, please. I'm sorry. I got flustered. What is it, Vivi? The man who died. He was a friend that played with Koza and I sometimes when we were children. I believe Koza is the leader of the rebel army. Nami, I was trying so hard so that the people wouldn't have to die like this. To protect all the people who lived in this country. For my beloved Alabasta. Both the rebel and the royal armies are important to me. Yeah, that's the thing. I keep calling them the rebel army, but really they're just enraged citizens who think that the royals and everything are abandoning them when they're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with Crocodile and just like I said, Crocodile's efforts to destabilize the country, to cause an uprising. So that's why Vivi, she's like, no one, the people aren't wrong for being angry, but it's also not the royal family's fault that her father really cares about them. So it was a really cool sort of like political thing that was going on between both sides in this pseudo war. They all love this country, but Crocodile tricked them into hurting each other. Oh, right there. I have to go and stop the fighting. I might still be able to stop it, even if I have to give my life. Calm down, Vivi. First, we have to carefully assess the situation. Wait a minute. So, what does it matter, though, if Memory Vivi goes and gets herself killed? I mean, it's not gonna... Is it gonna destabilize the world? Is it gonna... I mean, it wouldn't change the past, would it? Because we're not time traveling. Oh my god, why can't I remember the short black-haired... She has the bob cut. Nim? Whatever the flip her name is. She explained that we're not time traveling. We are just in their memories. So, yeah, if if little construct Vivi here gets killed, what does it change? What does that really matter? I guess. I mean, I get it. She's their friend, and to them this is real, but still, I'm speaking from a purely just like an analytical point of view on that. Nami, if I don't do something, people could die. And this is where Luffy goes quiet, and he's about to say something extremely profound. Oh, no? Okay. That's usually what Luffy does. So, you know, you always think he's dumb, but then he says something like super observant and profound and whatever.
大丈夫だよな。
そうだといいけど。
See, I would never call Luffy dumb. I think he's just... He's got a very specific level of intelligence, you know? He's not a strategic thinker. He's not a... He's like, okay, well, I've got a problem. I'm going to run headfirst into that problem, and it'll work itself out. You know, he's a genius when it comes to a fight. He's, you know... He's just so straightforward is, I think, the better way to phrase it. Come on, hang in there. Stop the rebel army's reinforcements. I won't let them hurt my country anymore. We're the ones hurting the country? How can a follower of King Cobra say that? He's the one who ruined the country. But the main rebel army force already reached Alubarna. Now that you stopped us, this fight, looks like we were too late again. Why? Why did they have to get hurt? Both the royal and rebel armies want what's best for the country. Let's go. We can't stay here. Now, I know you want me to go that way, game, but I really don't like listening to you. Oh, hey, Chopper Cube Fragment. I don't think we've gotten a lot of those. No, we have not gotten a lot of those. We have gotten 2. Hey, Chopper, speaking of which, I need your help. Beep, 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 under the thing. I'll take that. Ooh, attack 114 ring. Let me guess, it's some sort of square. I'll just give that to Luffy. Oh, no, it's not. Ooh. There we go. We'll give that to him. And start working on items for Zoro. Hey, look, isn't that bounty? Godspeed Fasty, I think it was. Hey, you got a second?
Oi.
Wait a minute. You have any idea who you're talking to? Yeah, you're supposed to be a pirate who's good with his legs, as strong as Red Shoes Zeph. Oh, okay, there we go. For some reason, that name's not making sense, but yeah, definitely. Looking at the little things tied into his mustache, he's a reference to Sanji's master, who taught him cooking and everything. Red Shoes Zeph was a former pirate, whatever, ate his own leg. It was a really, really cool scene and a cool part of Sanji's first backstory before he had his second backstory with the German Kingdom. Good old Captain Zeph. Even a brat like you knows his name. I used to be one of the pirate cooks led by Captain Zeph. My kicks are better than any red shoes now, though. Wow, you're better than the old man? That's right, I trained my kicking skills out of respect for him. But after I got off the ship, I heard that Captain Zeph lost one of his legs. The Captain Zeph I admired is gone. Captain Zeph, know that red shoes is no match for me now. Luffy, can I kick this guy's butt? Yeah, alright. Huh? What are you doing? You want to taste a kick even stronger than one of Red Shoes? Shut up already, you kicker baby. What? You call me, Godspeed Fasty, a baby? I'll show you just how good my skills are. You're the one who's gonna learn, you bastard. Time for a full course. Yeah, Zeph was the one who taught Sanji. Yeah, I'd be more afraid of Sanji. Yeah, Sanji's whole deal is oh shit. Thought he was weaker than that. But yeah, Zeph's whole thing, you know, he kicked, hence the, you know, his main way of fighting was kicking people, hence the name Red Shoe Zeph. Sanji's name and his bounties and everything is Blackleg Sanji, because of his black suits. But he was the one who taught Sanji that, you know, a chef doesn't fight with it, you know, you don't fight with your hands, you know, that's gonna just, you know, your hands are for cooking. Took him down. Yeah, I guess Luffy's just gonna keep taking damage. Stop kicking Luffy. And Nami takes a shot there. That's unpleasant. Swap crew. Bring out. Oh, wait. Bring out Chopper. Heal up Luffy. Well, took him out.
あいつらは俺が片付ける。
Chopper, heal up Sanji for me. One of them are gonna get punched, kicked, or whatever.
俺たちの邪魔すんじゃねえ。やっと俺の出番か。鬼。
Yeah, you gotta love that.
ムートンショット。くそ。さあ、ディナーの準備に取り掛かるとするか。
おお、サンジ飯。
くさ。
Impossible. I thought I was better than Captain Zeph. Ugh. You'll never be better than him, idiot. Yeah, I always forget Zeph's name just because Sanji just pretty much always calls him the old man. Hell, he was more of a father to Sanji than Sanji's actual dad was. Well, it's because Sanji's actual dad is a fucking psycho, but... We won't be dealing... Most likely won't be dealing with the Germa in this game. Beyond, like, that little, that one bounty that we did that referenced the Germa. Princess Vivi, why are you here? Thank you for your service. We have some business up ahead. May we pass? Of course you are free to pass. However, the rebel army is gathered up ahead. Please be careful. You know, I don't like their spears. I never have. I mean, I guess they're spears, but yeah, I do not like them. Sam, I am. You know, I mean, because the way they're curved, they wouldn't be effective slashing weapons. Just, you know, the way they're built. They're not like a long, like a, I'm trying to think like a Naginata or something like that that has a kind of a long curved blade at the end. It's not like a halberd that has kind of an axe sort of end. It's... So yeah, I mean, it's so kind of like a guillotine blade. I mean, you know, so it would be hard to get a good angle. And even if you could get the angle, I don't think you could really get a good slash in there with those. I mean, the only thing they'd be kind of... It'd have a wider angle for stabbing, but that wider... You know what I mean? That wider build is gonna end up dispersing the impact so it wouldn't pierce as well. You know, like maybe you could cut somebody, you know, like try and dodge out of the way. It would like kind of like slash their side or something if you were going for a thrust. But like I said, I mean, if you hit them straight on, you're not going to pierce armor like you would with the fine point of a spear. So it's kind of like the worst elements. Yeah, I can't think of a good thing to say about those spears. They bug me, they've always bugged me, and I don't like them. See? That, no, wait, nope, it looked like a spear from this angle. Never mind. It looked good for all of 5 seconds. I haven't given anything really good to Chopper. Well, sure. Give Zoro more attention. Just load Zoro with attack. I mean, that's kind of the point of Zoro, though, so... Like you watch the show, you see him do his workouts where he's doing all these insane exercises with just insane sized weights.
ベビー様、ペル様の件はお聞き及びでしょう。
Vivi-san, or Princess Vivi, has anyone informed you about Pell?
ペルがどうかし
What about Pell?
実は独自の調査で
He was investigating a matter on his own.
船が乗り上げる事件が
After the ship was run aground, he revealed the identity of the false king and drove away the people that were inciting trouble. However, Pell was seriously injured, and he's currently receiving treatment. Pell,
ペル様が止めなければどれほ
who
ど
knows how many casualties there have been if Pell hadn't stopped them. That is all we have to report. That I thought it best that you were informed, Princess Vivi.
ありがとう
Yes, thank you for telling
聞か
me.
せてくれました
I think I've mentioned Pell in a previous video, just kind of randomly.
もう放っておけないの何としても反乱軍を止めるわもうバロックワークスの好きにはさせない1分いえ1秒だって無駄にできない私はもうこれ以上誰も死なせたくないの
甘いんじゃねえのか七部会の海賊が相手でもう100万人も暴れ出してる戦いなのに今さらお前一人で止められると思ってるのか
それの何がいけないの命を賭して人を守ろうとすることの何が悪いの
今さらお前なんかの命1個でかけ足りるもんか
じゃあ一体何をかけたらいいのよ
俺たちの命くらい一緒にかけてみろ仲間だろうがみんなもう一度だ何回でも何十回でもワニのやつをぶっ飛ばしてやる
また仲間のため
Lim, that's her
気
name.
にしているものなのね
Of course he treasures his friends. It's like Luffy's big theme throughout the entirety of the series. And see, that's what I was talking about earlier, when I'm like, Luffy always seems like he doesn't pay attention, like he's just this big, goofy, whatever. And that's always the coolest moments about Luffy, is when you see him, get really serious going into a fight, because he, as he said, how about put all of your lives on the line, it's especially if it's for a friend, he'll run into the gates of hell. It's what makes Luffy so fun. Again, like one of the best moments of that was where it was the Arlong Park arc, really early on in the series. It's probably one of the coolest moments where Nami's village, like all of her money that she's been saving up to save her village from Arlong, everything, it just seemed like her world was shattered. She's sitting on the ground crying, and Luffy just takes off his hat, puts it on her head, and is gonna walk off into battle. That's when you see, Zoro and Sanji and Usopp, all of them just start walking the other way, start walking towards Arlong, just walking into the fray. That's where they also play the, that great music, that great, shit's getting real theme from One Piece, the dun 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 dun. Like this shit's about to get real. Oh man, I love One Piece. Series just makes me smile. God, I love their heads.
俺の仲間に手出すいや
いつでもいいぞ
Zoro, I gave you all that attack. I expected a little bit more. I'm disappointed.
抜かねえ
私が必要ってことね
I swapped the wrong character. Sorry, Nami. Your jiggliness is always appreciated. But you know, I actually I need to do up. And down he goes. You know, earlier I was rambling about a lot of things, like why I just keep going on rants about shit from One Piece. Again, like I said, essentially what I'm doing is I'm trying to establish some semblance of context for anybody who maybe isn't. I'm not gonna sit and act like, ooh, I'm a lore master of One Piece, but you know, for anybody who maybe hasn't fully seen the show or anything, because again, like this arc alone takes place a good ways into the series. What a big town. Are we going there? Yeah, that's Alubarna, the capital of Alabasta. What's it like? It's a wonderful city. It's lively and very peaceful. It's a battlefield now, though. Let's go, Vivi. We're getting your country back from that croc. Yes, let's. Hey, look at that. There's so many sailors. What are they doing here? I don't know. Seems like the Marines have the area around Alubarna blocked off. I'll talk to the Marines, so they'll let us through. Thanks. I'm sure the Marines know who you are. Oh yeah, I mean, if I remember right, the whole thing with Crocodile got really weird, especially when you had to throw in, you had to take into consideration the Marines and how they affected the situation, because the Marines were like just outside of Alabasta. And you'd think the Marines would, you know, come in to save this country that's basically being messed with by a pirate in Crocodile. But the whole kind of kerfuffle there was with him being a warlord. You know, so essentially he's a government-sanctioned pirate. They really couldn't get involved in his affairs unless they had, like, real proof he was doing something, you know, doing something that goes well outside his jurisdiction, because he ends up getting arrested at the end of the series, or at the end of this arc. It's, it's a whole thing. You know, we also get to see Smoker have some integrity. You know, I love Captain Smoker. I think I've mentioned something about the different kinds of Marines. You know, like they all kind of have different views of justice and everything. I'm not 100% sure if I've said much about it. If I have, I don't know. We'll probably talk more about it once Marineford rolls around. Once we get introduced to Luffy's granddad. Because if Garp isn't in this game, I'm going to be super pissed. Because if there is a character who needs to be in this game, it's Garp. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't use his full name. Garp the Fist. Or Monkey D. Garp, I guess, if you want to use his actual name. Now, I also kind of have an issue with this game's translation. If I'm just sitting here just talking about random crap. I have a problem with this game's translation because he keeps saying Nakama and it puts friend, which I think is a more, I guess you could call like a proper translation for the word Nakama. You know, I guess it does mean friend or whatever, but in One Piece, Nakama is a little different than just a friend. Your Nakama, you know, them. Say coming to us, back. Okay, well, fine. You know, like Luffy calling Vivi and his crew and everyone, calling them Nakama, calling them his friends. It's not a strong enough word. Because Luffy's crew is really, it's his family. It's his, you know, it's like I said, he will go to the ends of the earth to defend them, to back them up, to, like I said, it's just, like I said, I think calling them friends is just nowhere near an accurate enough term. Like I said, I would actually say family would be a better translation to English, at least the way that Luffy says it. Not again. How many times has it been now? Wah! They say they trained some more and want to spar against us again. This is getting ridiculous. Luffy, let's ignore them this time. Wah! It says, please, I'm begging you. Let's just stop. I know you're going to say you want to come with us after you lose. Oh, why don't we just bring them with us then? Absolutely not. Besides, we can't just let them have their way every single time. Give it up. You know we can't back down from a fight. Wah! Thank you. They're ready to go. Of course this would happen. Okay, fine, we'll face you, but we need to get ready first. Wait here until then. Wah! No, we're gonna fight him now. Bam! Well, there went about half your health.
レディーが待ってるっていうのに、これでどうだ。
Nice shot, Sanji.
聞かねえな。
何？やろうっての？
And bring in Zoro, who's got the advantage. Nice one. Good job, Chopper. Roar. Is that a Sandora dragon? It's going after the Kung Fu Dugongs. Well, of course we're gonna save them.
一刀流、よい、シソンソン。
And because he's a technique-based character, let's bring out our speed fighters. Nice shot.
私が必要ってことね。
行くわよ。サイクロンテンポ。ま、私にかかればこんなもんよ。よっ
We
しゃ。
win! Wow. They're better than before. Your training paid off. Wow. I'm gonna have a heart attack if they keep getting stronger every time we meet. What was that guy who jumped in? That really startled me. That was one of the survivors of the Sandora dragons we defeated the other day. Looks like we missed one. I punched it because it was in my way. You're so strong, Master. Okay, we're gonna get stronger and surpass you. I'm gonna become a pirate just like you. What? A pirate? Are you serious? It'll be sad saying goodbye to my family, but I've made up my mind, so the next time we meet, it will be as fellow pirates. I see, then we'll face each other as pirates next time. Wah! So, when are you going out to sea? Now, of course, it's the start of a great adventure. I'd watch this manga, or read this, whatever. But before I go, here is a symbol of my gratitude. Thanks, let's meet again out in the ocean someday. Wah, wah! Yeah, again, Luffy, these aren't the real Kung Fu Dugongs. I mean, these are, whatever. I've already gone on that rant. Alright, as much as I'd love to keep going, it's, we've been going for over an hour now, and I need to call it quits, otherwise this video is going to go on forever. So, thanks for watching as always, everybody. Like, comment if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel, and remember to stay tuned for more next time. I absolutely love playing this game. I hope you guys are having fun too. That's always what I hope, that you guys are enjoying whatever I'm doing. As always, if you ever have suggestions, you ever have stuff you want to see or whatever, I've always got a running list of series that I have on hiatus, series that I have kind of in the, kind of in the holster that I want to start or whatever. So, you ever have a specific game that you're interested in seeing, think I might like it? Hit me up, like I said, hit me in the comments, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up anywhere like that. Always happy to hear what you guys think. I'm yakking on. Thanks for watching. One more time, social media in the description, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, I'm out.